Hi, I'm Annika, and this is my submission for AICTE OASIS Infobyte Python Developer Internship for the task 4, uh, which actually said to build a basic weather app, but instead of building just a weather app, I took it further and built this FloodWatch AI, which is a real-time satellite flood intelligence system powered by AI with all the features and functionalities mentioned for that basic weather app plus live NASA satellite imagery and weather APIs. Now, let me walk you through what I built and why. So, first, the task here asked for 7 things: the API integration, user input, a GUI, GPS, error handling, data visualization, and a temperature unit toggle. I implemented every single one of those, but I didn't stop there. On top of all 7 requirements, I added a complete AI powered flood detection system using Claude's Vision AI to actually analyze NASA satellite images, a 6 factor flood risk scoring algorithm, and a city specific water vulnerability profile. So, this isn't just a weather app, it's a flood intelligence platform built on top of one. Let me actually get you a walkthrough to the code now. Yep. So here's the code. So first comes the fetch weather function. Here's the API integration. I'm hitting the Open-Meteo API and pulling current conditions, temperature, humidity, precipitation, plus 14 days of past rainfall and a 7 days forecast. This covers the API and JSON parsing requirements. And then we have the Claude Vision AI. This is the main feature that I added as an additionality. I fetch a live NASA model satellite image of the clicked city, convert it to base 64 and send it directly to Claude's Vision API with a detailed prompt asking to detect flooding, estimate water coverage percentage, identify flood indicators, and return everything as structured JSON. So I'm leaving it all to the Claude analysis as it's already built on various data sets to do all of those tasks just by using a simple prompt. This is a real AI image analysis, not a mock or a simulation, by the way. Then next we have the compute risk. Here it is. This function takes AI output plus the weather data and computes a 0 to 100 flood risk score across 6 factors. That is soil saturation, recent rainfall, antecedent moisture, current conditions, forecast risk, and geographic vulnerability. Each city also has a hard coded water profile, river type, baseline, water percentage, and known specific flood risks. Um, it should be somewhere around here. Okay, these are the water vulnerability profile for each of the cities that I am covering here. Okay, so it's all amalgamated into one. And then we have the GPS and error handling. I'll show you that. Along with this, yeah, we have the locate user function. Yeah, here it is. So the GPS auto detection is here. It asks for browser location, drops a live pulsing dot on the map, finds the nearest city, and kicks off the full analysis automatically. And throughout the code, every API call is wrapped in try catch. If the satellite images fail to load, it falls back to weather data only model gracefully. So the app never just crashes on the user due to malfunction of some just one particular feature. Let's actually get into the demo. So this is the app. You can see India with all the cities pins mapped out. I'll click, maybe I'll go for Mumbai here, right? Oh, this is Varanasi. Just a minute. Here's Mumbai. So it's now fetching the NASA MODIS satellite image of Mumbai from today, sending it to Claude AI and pulling live weather from Open-Meteo all simultaneously. So here's what's coming back. At the top is the live satellite image from NASA. The scan line animation you see here, this one, tells you it's actively being analyzed. Below that is the flood risk score. Mumbai is showing 4, which is a minimal risk. The AI analysis box tells me Claude detected. These were the verdicts. So Methi river overflow, tidal backflow, drainage overwhelm. So these are the possible warning signs, you can say. And you can see the actual visual observations the AI made directly from the image here as well. Then we have all the real-time conditions over here. So the temperature, humidity, active rainfall, atmospheric pressure, soil saturation, and this precipitation chart shows, yeah. So the precipitation chart um, shows the last 14 days of rainfall plus 7 days of forecast ahead. So this is it. You can see here, as well as the soil saturation and stuff. Same for the flood detection. It's all for the same purpose. If I go to some other city, probably. Okay, here's Guwahati. So, this sits on the Brahmaputra River, one of India's most flood-prone cities, and this shows already a 20.5% of a risk rate. See how the risk score is higher here, and the vulnerability profile specifically flags Brahmaputra seasonal flooding are the primary risk. You can see it here. The AI adapts its analysis to the geography based on each city. If I show you the remaining things, so on the top, here is a toggle for changing. So this is all scaled out differently because of we have a whole map here, and then we have the smaller features, so that are getting a little overshadowed. But we have this toggle here which can change your Celsius scalings to Fahrenheit. Now you can see it's all in Fahrenheit, 70.2 Fahrenheit. If I go back to maybe Celsius again, you see this turning to Celsius, okay, 21.2. Fine. Now, next we have some other things. Bottom right, we have an option to zoom in and zoom out. So I've zoomed out. I can zoom in to the map. And then we have fit India. So it just fits you into the India. And then this one here is to locate yourself. Now you get this one pop-up for permission by your browser. I'll just this time I'll allow this, and it's going to locate you. So yes, I am here. It's locating me correctly. And finally, we have some legends. These are the risk legends at the bottom left, showing the 4 tier low, moderate, high, and critical risks. Every pin across 90 plus Indian cities is fully functional. So that's FloodWatch AI, all 7 internship task requirements fully implemented to this. with Claude Vision AI and satellite flood detection built on top as an advancement from my side. Thank you so much.